12,000 years ago, humanity made one of the most important decisions in its entire history. We stopped wandering and we started farming. But who were the very first farmers? Where did they come from? And were they isolated pioneers or part of a much larger human network? New discoveries from Çayönü in modern-day Turkey are finally giving us answers, hidden in ancient DNA. Çayönü is one of the oldest known farming settlements on Earth. Located near the upper Tigris River, this site was occupied continuously for thousands of years, right at the dawn of agriculture. Here, humans first experimented with growing crops, domesticating animals, and living in permanent villages. This wasn't just survival anymore. This was the beginning of civilization. For decades, archaeologists studied buildings and tools. But now, scientists are studying something far more personal: ancient DNA. Researchers analyzed genetic material from hundreds of human remains buried at Çayönü, some over 12,000 years old. These bones don't just tell us how people lived, they tell us who they were and who they were connected to. What the DNA revealed was unexpected. The people of Çayönü were not genetically isolated. Instead, they shared ancestry with populations from Mesopotamia, the Caucasus, and nearby regions. This means early farmers weren't living in closed communities. They were part of a wide human network, connected by movement, marriage, and cultural exchange. And the ground itself confirms this story. Seen from above, Çayönü is not a scattered collection of shelters. It is a carefully organized settlement with distinct buildings, shared spaces, and repeated architectural patterns. For people living 12,000 years ago, this level of planning was extraordinary. These stone foundations were not built to last a single season. Homes were repaired, rebuilt, and expanded over generations, often directly on top of older structures. Families returned to the same place again and again, turning a campsite into a village and a village into a lasting home. Life here was practical and communal. The layers of soil preserved traces of daily activity, food preparation, shared labor, and spaces shaped by countless footsteps. Çayönü was not a ceremonial center or a monument. It was a living community shaped by cooperation. Beneath the floors of many houses, the dead were buried. These were not distant graves placed at the edge of the settlement. They were inside the homes themselves, keeping ancestors close to the living. For archaeologists, these burials offer a rare and intimate window into early family life. From these remains, scientists were able to extract ancient DNA, genetic information preserved for over 12 millennia. This fragile material allows researchers to trace relationships, migrations, and connections that no tool or building could ever reveal. The genetic links uncovered at Çayönü mirror its geography. The settlement lies at a crossroads between Anatolia, Mesopotamia, and the Caucasus, a landscape shaped by movement long before farming began. People, ideas, and traditions flowed through this region, carrying agriculture with them. Çayönü shows us that farming did not emerge in isolation. Civilization did not begin because one group suddenly changed everything on their own. It emerged from connection, from networks of people sharing knowledge, resources, and families across vast distances. 12,000 years later, those connections are still visible. Written not in stone monuments or written language, but in bones, buildings, and the soil beneath our feet. This is the story of how humanity stopped wandering and began building the world we live in today. If you enjoyed this journey into humanity's earliest connections, like the video and subscribe for more stories hidden in our past.